Fox again throws. Dishes to Johnson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Johnson's got his second bucket.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Antetokounmpo is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Fox. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Trice. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Miles Bridges.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
2021 was an unusual season to say the least for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and show up every day to do it. And commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis, not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Vassell. It's deflected.
More than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Carboni, guarded by Fox. Pass to Trice. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he comes up with the deuce.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Morant dishes to Fox. He feeds it to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Rose. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Johnson wide open. He fired. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his third assist on the night. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Johnson outside. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
The pass to Trice. Pirtle with the ball. Outside Rose. To the wing on the left. Wide open. The shot by Trice, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. There's the lob to Carter. Stolen by Walker. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Walker in the corner. Back to DeRozan from beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
DeRozan passes to Mobley. Walker in the post. Carter on him. Shot's good by Walker.
Assisted by Evan Mobley.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Suns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench,
First team foul.
has had the right mindset for playing six-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
Carter for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From 13, count it. Jones has got his first 2 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Second team
Those
foul.
points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And he makes both free throws.
One of the big calling cards for Rodney Hood and why he can compete at this level is his athleticism. So as long as he believes in that, he can continue to make contributions to any team.
Shoots from the elbow, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Williams kicks to Smith. Good. A nice assist for Williams.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Vassell, no good. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Vassell, count it, good.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Knocks it loose, and so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we just had fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
My best friend, she a real